What's going on YouTube? Today's video is to show you how to change the coolant temperature sensor in a 2015 GMC Sierra 1500. I have the SLT package, which has the 5.3 liter V8. And so without further ado, got the part right here. Let's get started. Before we get started, you're gonna have, this is just a spare one I had laying around. This is what it's gonna sort of resemble. The one that I actually installed had a much smaller thread base. So, but before we get started, remember you need Teflon tape, because you're going to need to go clockwise around all of these threads very tightly with that Teflon tape to seal it before you install it. That's very important. So anyways, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so we're going to come to the passenger side under the hood, and if you look right here, you'll see this flathead screw. You need to loosen that, so go counterclockwise with it. And you got to loosen it enough to where you can have this slide off. This hose needs to slide off of this. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, I've disconnected this hose right here by loosening that flat head and just separating them. Now, if you'll come from here, straight over to here in the middle, you got another one right here. We got to loosen that, so turn it counterclockwise. And then this will loosen and you can pull this hose off. So that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I've loosened that. Now I will come over to this left side right here from that little hose right there. Come over to the left and find this hose connector. Push down on the left side, and I'll show you what you gotta do on the other side, but you push down and you pull out. Push down on that tab and pull out. Over here on the other side, it's the opposite. You push up from the bottom and pull out. And now that has completely been separated, so we can just pull this whole entire thing out, just like that. So here you have it. We'll set that to the side for now. So you guys might not have to do all this. I had to change my wiring harness up a little bit to get it to work, but if you don't have old wires and stuff, it should still be fine. But if you follow this hose all the way up to near your windshield wiper reservoir, and get you some pliers and clamp these two parts of this clip together, and have you a pickle jar down here to catch you the coolant that's going to come out of this hose to level it out. Because if you don't, and you come down here to where your temperature sensor is, which by the way is that gold 19 millimeter bolt right there, that's your temperature sensor. And if you don't drain that pipe out, once you take this out, you'll have coolant just flowing out of there, and you don't want that. So, and then once you go to put this back in, once we're done switching out the sensor, I advise that you pour your coolant through here first. Leave your cap off of your coolant reservoir. Pour your coolant through here first to burp the system until you get it about like right here, the level of the fluid. Once you're holding it straight up and down ready to put it back on, I'd have the fluid about right here, and then just throw it back on with that pinch so it clamps back down, and that'll be good. But anyways, yeah, I had to change my wiring harness and all that. You may not have to do that, but it was a simple fix. Now once you have that switched out and everything, that's when you can follow this back up, put that back on after you refill the fluid, and then you come over here and top it off all the way, and then you just reverse the process. So I hope that helped. If you guys need anything else, drop in the comments and I'll go over it. Thanks guys, y'all have a good one.